You're about to make a trade. Which you do you listen to? Is it get optioning those options? Or let's do a little research. Learn more at finra.org/tradesmart.
So, you're a senior executive, and your job search, it just feels like you've hit a wall, right? Well, what if I told you there's this powerful, kind of overlooked strategy to find that next big role? In this explainer, we are going to unlock what is basically a C-suite goldmine. And trust me, it's going to completely change how you think about your next career move.
Okay, let me ask you this. Does this sound familiar? You're this seasoned leader, right? You've got a killer track record of success, but your job search is just stuck. It's in neutral. You're scrolling through the same old job boards, having the same conversations with recruiters, and you're left wondering, where are the real opportunities hiding? Believe me, it's a super common frustration at the top.
And here's the secret. The big reason why you're feeling that way, the absolute best, most game-changing C-suite jobs, they are never posted online. Seriously. They exist in this sort of hidden job market that you just can't get to the old-fashioned way. So let's be real. If you're only looking at what's publicly posted, you are missing out on the biggest and best opportunities. Period.
So, let's break this down. What's the big difference between the standard way of doing things and this new approach? Well, it's all about a massive shift from being reactive to being super proactive.
I mean, look at the difference here. It's night and day. The old way, that's just a numbers game, right? You're basically throwing your hat in the ring with hundreds of other people, just reacting to a job that's already out there. But this hidden market, that's a totally different ballgame. It's not about applying for a job at all. It's about positioning yourself to be the person they call before they even write the job description. It's about getting in on the ground floor, building those relationships where the opportunities are actually created.
Okay, so where is this magical hidden market? Where do you even find it? Well, this brings us to what the source material calls the executive's goldmine.
All right, here it is. The goldmine is private equity, PE, and venture capital, or VC firms. Now think about it. These firms aren't just writing checks. No way. They are actively building and transforming businesses. And to pull that off, what do they need? They are in constant need of top-tier executive talent for all the companies in their portfolio.
So what makes them such a goldmine? A few key reasons. First off, they manage these massive portfolios of companies, and they are always looking to bring in new leaders or upgrade the existing teams. It's just part of their business model. And second, and this is the big one, they almost never use public job boards. They just don't have time for that noise. They work on trust. They hire people they already know, or people who get referred by someone they trust. It's basically a closed-loop system, and you want to be on the inside.
Okay, so we've got the what and the why. Now for the fun part. Let's get into the how. I'm talking a clear 3-step action plan you can actually use to start tapping into this goldmine.
It's actually a really simple process when you break it down. Just 3 steps. Step 1, identify. You gotta find the PE or VC firms whose investment thesis, that's just a fancy way of saying the kinds of companies they invest in, lines up with your experience. Step 2, reach out. You're gonna contact their talent partners or operating partners directly. Forget HR. And finally, step 3, communicate. This is where you share your value and get on what they call their trusted talent bench. The whole idea is to be on their radar before they even have a job for you.
So when you reach out, what do you actually say? This part is absolutely critical. Do not just send a generic resume. Please. You have to be specific. We're talking hard metrics, your actual career impact. You need to tell them exactly what kind of companies get you excited. And pinpoint the situations where you do your best work. Are you a startup person? A turnaround specialist? A high-growth leader? This is the info they need to know where you fit. And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle. And honestly, it might be the most important part. This whole strategy, it's not just a tactic you try once. It's a total mindset shift.
The source material just nails it with this quote. It's all about the relationship. That's it. That's the whole game. This isn't about one job application. It's about becoming a known, trusted person in their world. You want to be their go-to leader when the right kind of opportunity pops up.
And that's really the key takeaway here. Look, this is a long-term play.
It might not pay off this week or even this month, and you know what? That's totally okay. The real goal is to build these relationships now before you actually need them. You're planting seeds for your future. Think of it less like a job hunt and more like strategic career management for the long haul.
So, I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. Take a hard look at your network. Is it just an asset that got you your last job? Or is it a living, breathing thing that you are actively building to create opportunities for your next move and the one after that? The gold mine is definitely out there. Now you know where to look.